What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I just want to talk about this Liverpool game. I've just finished watching the Liverpool-Tottenham game and I wasn't going to do a video on this. I've seen a lot of people do videos. I've just watched Mark Goldbridge do a video, and fair play, he's put bias to one side and he's come out and basically slated the officiating in this country, and he's 100% correct. Liverpool have just been beat against Tottenham. We conceded a 96-minute goal. We didn't really have much chance. We were down to 9 men. Luis Diaz in the first half has had a goal offside. He's had it chalked off, a perfectly good goal. He's well onside, and the PGMOL have just come out and have issued an apology saying it was human error and that they didn't see the defender, the centre-back, with his leg out. I'm sorry, but the first image I saw, you've got to look at Mo Salah passing the ball. The minute he passes the ball, your eye is automatically drawn to this centre-back who is playing Luis Diaz onside. There's 4 guys up in that VAR room. So how has none of them people seen this centre-back? It's an absolute shambles. The red card, Curtis Jones. I know it looks bad, and the still images and the slow motion replays make it look 100 times worse. But he's gone in for a 50-50. His studs are not showing. He's gone in to win the ball. He's made contact with the ball. And Bissouma, who's also made contact with the ball because it's a 50-50, has made his foot roll over the ball. And then his studs have caught Bissouma. Bissouma's gone down, absolutely milking it. The minute a ref walks over to VAR, he's back up. And even when he walks over to VAR, they have on the screen an image, a still image, of Curtis Jones' foot, his studs in Bissouma's leg. Obviously, the referee sees that. That should not be the first image that he sees when he walks over to that screen. The very first thing he should see is the tackle in real time. He shouldn't see slow motion first. He shouldn't see stills first. He should see real time footage. When he has seen it in real time, he's shown Curtis Jones a yellow card. There is no way that's a red card. Diego Jota, he's been sent off, and his second booking, it was stupid. I'm not denying that. But the first booking he got, Udogie has tripped over his own legs, and the referee's booked him for it. A minute and a half later, second yellow card. And yeah, Diego Jota should not be diving in like that, and that is absolutely ridiculous. But the first booking was never a booking. Mo Salah gets booked. He wins the ball back in the corner on the attack. He's going through on goal. The ref blows his whistle. Obviously, Mo Salah is not happy about it. He gets booked for it. It's happening too often. Alexis McAllister, first game of the season against Brighton. We were winning that game. He gets sent off for a tackle. What happens? The referees come back and rescind the suspension. So you've made a mistake there. Van Dijk, I understand that he swore at a referee, but that challenge on Isaac is never a red card. It's a yellow card at most. He's been sent off. That's two occasions in the first 2-3 games that we've played where we've had suspect red cards. Then in this game we get another 2. We get a goal, a perfectly good goal disallowed. And why did he not draw any lines? Why didn't we draw the lines? They looked at it and thought, yep, that's offside. They should have drawn the lines. Every other decision, they take 1-2 minutes to look at it and make sure they've got it absolutely correct. Why not with this one? I'm watching that game and it must have come on for about 5-6 seconds and gone straight back off again. Yep, offside. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? I saw on Twitter this week that Saudi are interested in taking a load of the English referees over to their country. You know what? Let them have them, because they're all an absolute disgrace. And Howard Webb, you can fuck off too. It's just, it really infuriates me. It happened last season with Brentford. And you know what? I'm not going to look Brentford against Arsenal. Arsenal were in a title race and it happened to them. And it's just these big decisions that you just can't make these mistakes. You brought technology in to make sure you got these decisions right, and you're just not doing it. So why are we using VAR? Last season, the end of last season, Jurgen Klopp came out and said that Paul Tierney had said something to him that he shouldn't have said. And the PGMOL stuck up for Tierney. But did we ever hear? We never heard the recordings of that tape. We don't know what was said. Klopp gets a ban. Do you know what I mean? Virgil van Dijk gets a ban for swearing. Yet every game, every weekend, there's people swearing at referees. There's no consistency in the game. And I'm sorry, but VAR is an absolute disgrace. I was one of the guys who was happy. I watched it it worked so well in the World Cup. The first World Cup, I think it were, I'm not sure when it was, but the first World Cup, it worked an absolute treat. And we brought it into the Premier League and we tried to do something with it, and it's just not working. I can accept a decision if the referee gets it wrong, or if a linesman gets it wrong. Do you know what I mean? I can accept that more than if technology is just getting everything wrong. It was brought in to get the correct decisions. And honestly, I wasn't going to put this video out. I really wasn't going to put this video out. But then I see the backlash from neutral fans as well. United fans, City fans, everybody saying we've been robbed. So I thought initially, am I being biased? But obviously I'm not, because everybody is absolutely appalled at the decisions that have been made in today's game, the biggest game on Sunday, Liverpool v Tottenham, and it started off such a good game. It started off brilliant, end to end, a brilliant football match for a Saturday, and it's been destroyed. It's been tarnished by shocking refereeing decisions. I could go on all night. I could go on all night and talk about this, but it's pissing me off talking about it. Look, something has to change in this game. Something has to change, because football at the minute is not enjoyable. You cannot celebrate a goal because you've got to wait 5 minutes to find out if it's actually a goal. 1 week they're giving handballs for ridiculous decisions, and the next week they're not giving them for the exact same situation. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, what are the referees doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Get rid of VAR. Get rid of VAR. Go back to referees and linesmen, human error, and we just have to accept it. You make a mistake, we accept it. But I cannot accept that you're making these kind of mistakes in this game. It honestly feels to me like there is an agenda against Liverpool this year. After the Paul Tierney issue last year, it seems like these referees have got together and said, right, whenever we get the opportunity, let's stitch up Liverpool. Let's give them the red cards when it's disagreeable. Let's call them offside. Let's get the pictures off the screen as soon as possible so no one can question it. And then when people do question it, we'll come out and apologise and say, oh, we made a mistake. We made a mistake. It's just... It's an absolute disgrace. Howard Webb were brought in to try and make it run smoother. And I'll tell you what. What's this? The third season of VAR? And this has been by far the worst of any of them seasons. He's made it worse, and I don't know how. I don't know how you make a product that's a disgrace even fucking worse. It doesn't make sense. Get rid of Howard Webb. Get rid of VAR. Get back to what football used to be. Fans celebrating when they score a goal. Leave it at that. Subscribe to the channel. I'm doing a FIFA career mode. I'm going to go and play some FIFA now. FC 24, whatever. I'm going to go and play FC 24 now. Subscribe to the channel. Watch my career mode. Watch this. Whatever. Thanks for watching this.